Welcome to my channel. Today's story is about a young waitress who discovers billionaire father's secret. Lily Carter wiped the sweat from her brow as she balanced 3 plates of food in her arms. The diner was packed tonight, and her feet ached from hours of non-stop work. She had been a waitress at Maggie's Diner, for 3 years, ever since she aged out of the foster system at 18. Life hadn't been easy. She had bounced from one foster home to another, never staying long enough to feel like she belonged. But she had survived working 2 jobs, studying at night, and refusing to let the world break her. As she delivered the last plate, her manager Rick called out, "Lily, table 6 needs a refill. And hurry up, some big hot just walked in." She glanced toward the entrance and saw him at all. Broad-shouldered man in an impeccably tailored suit. His sharp blue eyes scanned the diner with an air of quiet authority. He didn't belong here, that much was obvious. Lily grabbed the coffee pot and headed to his booth. "Good evening, sir. Coffee?" she asked politely. The man looked up, his gaze lingering on her face just a second too long. "Yes, please, black." She poured his coffee, trying to ignore the way his stare made her uneasy. There was something familiar about him, but she couldn't place it. The man who had introduced himself as Mr. Thorne stayed for hours, barely touching his food. He seemed lost in thought, occasionally typing on his phone, but mostly just staring out the window. Lily refilled his coffee twice before he finally pulled out his wallet to pay. As he did, a small, faded photograph slipped out and fluttered to the floor. She bent to pick it up, freezing when she saw the image. It was her mother. Not just any picture, this was the same photo Lily kept hidden in her locket. The only thing she had left of the woman who had vanished when she was 5. Her hands shook. "Where did you get this?" Mr. Thorne's eyes locked onto hers, widening in recognition. You look just like her." Lily's pulse roared in her ears. "Who asked her askew?" He hesitated, then said softly, "My name is Daniel Thorne, and the woman in that photo, Sophia, was my wife." Lily stumbled back, gripping the counter for support. "That's impossible. My mother was a waitress. She died when I was little." Daniel's expression dark and with pain. "She didn't die. She was taken from me from us 20 years ago." Lily's mind spun. She had spent her childhood in foster care, shuffled between homes, always told her parents were gone. But this man was claiming her mother had been alive that key was her father. "Why should I believe you?" she whispered. Daniel reached into his jacket and pulled out a worn letter. "She wrote this before she disappeared. She begged me to find you." With trembling hands, Lily unfolded the paper. "Daniel, if anything happens to me, promise me you'll find Lily. She's everything. Protect her, no matter what." Her mother's handwriting. The same looping letters from the birthday cards she vaguely remembered. Tears blurred her vision. Over the next few days, Daniel tried to explain everything. He was a billionaire CEO of Thorne Industries. He and Sophia had been young and in love when she became pregnant. But enemies in his business world saw her as a weakness. "She was kidnapped," Daniel said, his voice rough. "I searched for years, but the trail went cold. Then, 2 months ago, I got a tip a woman matching her description had been seen in this city before she vanished again. I came here to investigate, and then I saw ***. Lily's chest tightened. She had spent her life struggling working dead-end jobs, fighting to survive. And all this time, her father had been out there searching. Lily was dumbfounded and dazed at what she's hearing and wondering about all that she's gone through, but now all is gone within few hours.